Hold on.
Okay, you want to? This is what they're trying to say.
Fistlander. That's what he said. Sorry, I said it. I had to say it while I could. Let's get a hold of ourselves. No, don't. Just keep your hands on the table.
Hands on the table. Don't fist anything up. What happened is that somebody saw something on her Facebook and brought it here, and it was all public. I think it was on public Facebook. Maybe, I don't know.
Hi.
And
wait,
that?
I need to change something.
that's Gladys.
Oh, okay. Wait.
She went away.
Oh, okay. No, sorry.
There she is.
That's me. That's my email address. So, and I forgot to change it. So sorry. Email name. So this is what happened. Someone posted, I don't even know who it was. I just saw someone posted that Auntie had disappeared. No one knew where she was. She was gone. And I never go into anybody's Facebook pages, even if I'm friends with them. I'm friends with several that I know from YouTube. I don't touch their Facebook pages. If I see what comes into my Facebook page, I hadn't talked to Auntie and I can't even remember how long it's been. Anyway, I went to her page. I saw she was okay. I posted something in our private messenger saying she was fine, everything was good. Because people were like, "Where is she? What happened to her?" Nobody knew. Well, later on, and I can't remember if it was that day. Can you guys hear me okay? Am I too loud?
Yeah,
No,
perfect.
Yeah.
Well, later that day or the next day, I get a message from her and she's telling me, "I know what you did." And I was like, "What did I do?" And she's like, you gave out information. I said, "The only thing I did was say that you were okay. And yes, I did that. And I apologized to her." Then she started drilling me about asking me who did it. And I said, "I don't know who did it." I said, "But I'll tell you what, I'll tell you if you tell me who told you." Then she turned around and said I was dirty and blocked me. And I'm like, okay. I even told her, "Go ahead and block me. I'm sorry this happened." As soon as I put it in the chat, I deleted it because I felt horrible that I had shared something that I shouldn't have. I don't do that. I've never done that to people.
So this thing that you shared is you saying that she was okay?
She was okay. And
She posted a comment on her Facebook that she was okay.
That's the thing that you think is wrong?
But apparently they said her family was looking for her and
yeah, what happened?
I don't know. I just went in, said she's okay because people were starting in our chat to say, "What happened? Is she all right? We haven't spoke to Auntie in a long time." She blocked a lot of people. I mean, she deleted a lot of people that were friends of hers. And nobody knew. But like I said, I don't go into people's Facebook pages because I don't want to know their business unless it comes into my feed. I don't do that. So I made a mistake. I apologized. She wanted to know who told me. I wasn't going to tell her. I actually at first didn't know. And when it came into the chat, because I was reading quickly, I didn't know. And then I got a response back to when I said, "You tell me who told you and I'll tell you who told me." I didn't know, but I would have had to scroll up. I didn't know. So then I was called dirty and I was blocked. And then yesterday, she called me a snake. And I was like, I didn't even watch it. People told me about it. I didn't go to her channel. I was going to go in and say, "I apologize to you. I'm very sorry." But I figured why? I mean, it's done. It's over with. Move on. I don't want to interfere in her private life. I don't care what she's done. That's her business. I was just relaying information because people were wondering if she was okay or not. She was a friend at one time to this group. Yeah. So what happened with her, she wants to continue to call me names. It was clarified by Sarah and Bill. Both of them said I didn't send them any information. Although Sarah now is saying I do, but I do. She has to pay me for that information. I don't do anything for free.
Well, yeah, I heard that you are.
Yeah, I am not a cheap
source.
Date. I am not a cheap date. So, well, anyway,
I got a list of people that I can send you in the DMs if you got any dirt. You could just
right. Well, what happened was that
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
This is all on the profile that was. I didn't see it myself. I have Auntie on Facebook blocked for a while now, but yeah, apparently a family member of Auntie's posted on Facebook, and it was connected to her profile somehow, and she was saying that her aunt's been missing, and they called a missing persons report. And then Auntie commented herself on that post saying that she was fine. That's how somebody saw it and brought it here.
See, this is what I mean. You have to take accountability when you start adding people from YouTube to Facebook.
Yeah.
Now, I don't agree. I don't agree with people going around digging into others' lives. But if you're talking about a missing person report being put out,
Well,
and no one's heard from her. I mean, and her own family doesn't even know. I think, I would want to know.
Right. Well, and that's how and she's talking about a little group chat we're in, Gladys's. So we were like, what the fuck? And then that's when Gladys was like, she's fine. Here's her posting saying she's fine.
And that's
that's what I did.
That's all.
Exactly
that's all
what I did.
Gladys's role.
And then I went in there and
somehow
said, you know what? I'm deleting this. I feel like shit. I should have done this. I am sorry. I don't do things like that. I'll just say, I won't even say anything. I kind of keep quiet because it's none of my business, even when I find out things. Now, to tell you I'm not catty, that's a lie, because I am. But to tell somebody's business, but I felt horrible after I'd done it. And I still feel bad because I'm not that kind of person.
Yeah, but I don't understand okay, I'm so confused here, because from what I'm understanding is that all you did was let people know that she was okay.
In a private group chat, not even publicly. She didn't say anything publicly.
I don't have a channel. Why would I put it out publicly?
So then,
I mean, I have a channel, but it's not
active. Did someone take that information or any extra information?
What we think happened was, here's what we think
came to us first. That information came into the chat first.
What I think happened is that, like you said, Auntie added a bunch of people from YouTube onto her Facebook page. And I think when the split happened, she didn't unfriend certain people. And I think that's how. So Auntie in her head was using like, well, I was friends with Gladys.
Mm-hmm. So nobody knows who took that information.
Here's my question though. Auntie hasn't been part of the Legion for how many months and months and months?
She hasn't, and I'm not saying
she hasn't. So all of a sudden, one night out of the blue, because somebody sees, hold on, Gladys, hold on. So because somebody sees a Facebook, because somebody sees a Facebook post
in the chat, because she had disappeared. We didn't know. Nobody knew where she was.
She did. She made it public and said she was leaving Facebook. Oh my God,
I should not have done that.
She said she's leaving YouTube for a while. She made it public that she was leaving YouTube for a while.
Immediately. And deleted it and told everybody
I think
I'd taken it down.
No,
and I felt like shit. And I
she can't hear it when she's talking.
Next day she got up. I hoped that it wouldn't go any further than the chat. For some reason, I don't know what happened. I don't know if more information got out. And Auntie said, "I know what you did." And I said, "All I did was confirm."
I personally think what happened.
That's it, Amy. And like I said, I deleted it.
I'm just
responsible for that piece. I will admit that.
I will say that. Well, okay,
Gladys. I just think it's really sad.
I'd even forgotten that she was on my Facebook because I haven't seen a feed for her in months. I haven't seen anything from her. I messaged her about.
Can she hear us?
Maybe a couple weeks ago on Facebook. There's a 12 days of gnomes. It's a little like 12 days of Christmas thing. It's a gnome calendar. I sent that to her and said, "Hey, you might like this." That's all we talked about was that gnome. And then I forgot about it. And I don't even know if she got. I think she got the message because I didn't check it. I don't check my Facebook that much. I should, but I don't. I post things. I don't even check to see who's okayed them. I'm just too busy with my life. I work a 40-hour week. I'm just too busy to even do that. So that's my fault, Amy. I apologize to her.
No, I'm not. It's not. I'm just saying.
I took it a little further.
I'm getting frustrated.
She did a live yesterday.
I don't never had this happen before. Honestly, I don't know what the fuck to do right now. I can't mute her. I can't do it. I can't bring myself. She won't know.
Gladys,
Amy, scream!
Oh Lord,
Gladys!
And she, right now, I've hurt her feelings. She's upset with me. For that, I don't blame her.
Gladys, Gladys, can you hear us?
Gladys? Oh shit!
Oh my gosh!
Okay, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, like, I just think because she hasn't been part of the whole Legion thing for months and months and months.
Right.
And then what happened? And I'm just gonna say it because I don't give two fucks about this person. But Sarah's the one that went and did a freaking full ass blown live.
I'm sorry. I'm going berserk over here, and it's all muffled. I didn't realize it had gone to my headsets.
Right. I just don't think
I'm sorry. I just
don't think her personal life was anyone's business, and for people to be making. I mean, Bill, you're in here again as a fucking male, calling her a cunt. You're calling.
No, I don't think it was about her. I mean, listen.
I want to say something real quick. Us in this little group chat, by the way, we had nothing to do with the Sarah post or her. We were just figuring it out as it was happening.
No, I just
know that. Like, so I don't even want to say like a Legion thing because like a lot of
people was more they were concerned about her missing.
Well, I think somebody came across her Facebook, saw that she was in the UK with Outlander, and they're like, oh my god,
Yeah, that was nobody in our group chat.
Right, and I'm sure that's how it went. And then Sarah decided to take it into her own hands because she has an issue with Auntie because Auntie left the Legion. I know how this all goes, you guys. Come on. I mean, every single one of you guys piled up on fucking me. Every single one of you.
No, so
Oh,
Amy, that is not true.
Oh,
I didn't do that to
yes,
you.
it
I
was.
I left because I didn't know how to handle what was going on. And Amy, I apologize to you also. I didn't want to hurt anybody's feelings. I just walked away because it had all become too much for me. That's why I walked away. Not our friendship. I just walked away because I couldn't do what was going on with you guys. I never took anybody's side against you, Amy. That's not true.
Okay, well, that's how it felt. I mean, I'm sitting here and watching these chats go on, and the worst fucking things were being said about me. I mean, I was called a lesbian. Milan and I were playing, music was playing, saying that we were scissoring each other. I mean, come on, it was fucking humiliating.
Someone's getting fisted, okay? Scissoring and not
you
so
know,
bad.
and there's not, and Bill, everybody knows how I feel about him. This is my friend's fucking channel, and here he is and fucking argues and talks like horrible about women. Why are you calling this woman that's older than you, Bill, a fucking cunt? Do you know her personal life? Do you know Auntie's personal life? She's probably fucking miserable. She could have been
I'm
in
not
a
against the
toxic
word
fucking
cunt.
relationship.
I would just like
You know,
to say
well,
that.
I know, but it's different coming from a man. Okay, saying that about another woman.
I've
It's just
actually,
gross. To me, it's gross.
we cannot have this conversation.
I know, but
Do you hear
anyway,
that? Listen,
I know where you go with that.
Listen.
But I'm just saying,
listen, Amy.
yeah.
Do you hear it?
Mm-mm.
You can't hear the rain.
No.
Oh,
Oh
I
my
can hear it a
God.
little bit. But you know what I'm saying? It's like,
Fucking crazy. Sorry about that.
just nobody knows what her life was like inside of her marriage. Nobody knows. You know, I mean, does everybody on YouTube know every detail about you guys? I mean, it's nobody's fucking place to be up here talking about this woman's freaking relationship and her marriage. People are in there, oh yeah, she abandoned her husband. You know what? No, how do we know she abandoned her husband? Nobody knows what happened.
I didn't watch it, but someone said that in her chat, or she said in the chat, her and her husband had been separated for a year. Can you hear me? Someone said in the chat.
I'm opening a window.
Someone said in the chat, or she said it. I don't know. I didn't go to her live. That she had been separated from her husband for a year. All the pieces came together for her. She said her truth. What she feels is her truth. I don't care. I really don't care. That's her life. She wants to dig into my life. I got nothing.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's just nobody's place to be like whatever. I don't, I'm not putting casting blame on
you. Hear it now, Pikachu?
For everything. I'm just saying the way that these people are like talking about her in the chat, it's absolutely, to me, it's absolutely freaking disgusting because nobody knows what her life was like on the inside of her freaking home. Not one of us went there. Not one of us lived there. Not one of us knows. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
that's one thing we didn't share, and I can honestly say that I don't know what happened to her, and I'm not. I can actually honestly say one time I offered to buy her husband because she was frustrated with him. I waited for him for a couple days and gave up. It was a joke. We said those things. It was just a joke with us.
It never left pesky.
And
you know, I mean, she could have been in a toxic relationship, and Outlander she could have saved him, and he could have come in. She could have helped him because he lost his wife.
Thank you.
You know, she passed away, and he could have come in and helped her with something. Nobody knows what happened, and it's nobody's place to put. And I'm not saying you guys. I'm not saying you, Becky, too. I'm saying people in the chat.
People were just concerned, Amy, because at one time they did care for Auntie. It wasn't salacious. It was just, where is she? Is she okay? Is Auntie all right? Nobody knew. That's all. And I just confirmed she was okay. That's it.
If if shit happens, I'm just gonna say it. Like I'm gonna be honest. If this is a situation where like I know the person, and you know this happens, and the information comes from Facebook, I'm gonna I want to hear about it. I'm gonna be the first. I know this is not what you're saying, Amy, but I want to hear it. I want the details. If it's even if it's somebody I don't fucking know, information comes out. Let me hear it. Bring it on.
I don't want to pass any bad things about. I don't want to pass anything bad things about Auntie. I don't. If she's angry and hurt with me, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I hurt her. I really am. I don't want to hurt anybody. I don't want to hurt Sarah.
How did you hurt her though?
Well, I mean, I hurt her by giving out information that I shouldn't have given.
By saying that she was okay.
I guess. I think
I
think Gladys just feels bad about the situation in general.
Because it got turned into, Nikki, it got turned in how she abandoned her husband, left her husband for Outlander, blah, 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 blah.
Amy,
that's right, Sarah. I'm the one that brought it up. I'm the one that brought it up.
Amy, here's the thing. No one knew about it till it got posted. There was a community post about it. It wasn't a private message. It was out there. It wasn't somebody came to her and said Auntie's left her husband and nobody can find her. That wasn't. It was in a CP. It came into our chat as a community post.
What?
So it was out there.
I'm not talking about what you did, Glad. I'm not talking about.
No, Amy's not mad at you.
Community post.
I'm talking
I
about
don't
the
even know who
live.
did the community post because I just saw that it was a CP. I didn't go search for it. I rarely even look at CPs. Here lately I have.
That's not. I'm
hardly
talking
ever
about
go
the
look at CPs.
lives. The lives that have been done on it. It's like it's not. I don't know.
Well, I can say this:
it wasn't their place to bring it to YouTube.
Nobody in here. There was no like rumors or details because I've heard a little bit of this story. I didn't realize it was her, but I heard other things. Additional
Well, show me where. I
information.
just want to
None
know
of
where she
that.
brought her marriage.
None of that was mentioned. Nobody in here mentioned it. So I
Mentioned
mean,
what?
I don't know if you're think like, do you think that we're just out here fucking putting her whole life out here?
Here's
That's not what's going on. I asked about. I brought her up.
Here's what bothered me. I heard that she was calling me names.
Gnomes.
I heard that she'd put. Why couldn't she just say, "Here's our status. Here's what's going on. All you other people, fuck off, leave me alone." But instead, I'm a rat. Sarah's a rat. Bill's a rat. We're all fucking rats. I guess. And if that's what she wants, the way she wants to play it, that's fine. I will leave her alone. I tried to explain it to her. I apologized. I moved on. Apparently, she needed to justify what she did by taking people who she thought threw her under the bus. And with some people who don't like me, they succeeded. And that's fine.
Did she not like?
I could live or die without any of these people.
Okay.
They are nothing to me.
But she left her family, right? And like just left.
I don't know.
She's an older
I guess,
woman, Nikki.
I guess
Yeah, but
she
she still left, right? That's what she
Well,
did.
I guess that's the impression that is left because the family decided to do a missing person. So the impression is that if she did tell, like for instance, if she said to her husband, he didn't tell anybody.
That's
So
weird. I think if they did that, then they must not have known, and that's kind of important. For me, if there's a missing persons report put out on someone, and this person literally has fucking up and left,
Can I ask a favor?
important.
I'm looking at the chat and I'm seeing that they're fighting or discussing things that shouldn't be happening in the chat.
why?
I don't know. I just don't want people to fight about this. This is silly, as far as I'm concerned. This is a moot point now. I mean, she's where she is.